Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Sunday Messages. I'm your host. I just woke up. Bear with me. Maybe my loopiness will make this an extra fun call, and we'll roll with it. Okay, what's the first thing I want to say? Housekeeping. So, one of the ideas that I've had floating around for years and have not pulled the trigger on has been like imagination sessions or daydreaming sessions. And I think I'm going to go ahead and move forward on that. If you're interested, it's going to be a really low ticket offer. Just like if you want to come chill with me for an hour every week and do some like daydreaming, guided imagination work with me, and which is also emotional work, you're going to be able to do that. So the details will be in the description box, the show notes, all the places. And the other thing that I want to let you know is I have a new intensive out. So it's like Apex's cousin, and that's called Graced. And so if you're interested in that, that's a fasted protocol similar to Apex, but a very different flavor. So Graced is on the intuitive development side. This is more about following your soul, following the current of energy that is pulling you forward. It is way heavier on intuition, way heavier on your relationship with God. There's more blessings involved. It's like the ultra spiritual version of Apex. Apex is not that. Apex is way more masculine. Graced is way more feminine. And the other thing that I want to let you know, I have so much going on this week, it's not even funny. I have opened up curiosity calls. So if you want to talk to me directly about any of my programs, any of my intensives, any of my masterminds, what the best way to work with me would be for you, I'm totally open to have a call with you. They're free. So you can go schedule that. The curiosity calls will be in the description box as well. It's been a couple years since I've done those and I'm all jazzed about it. So book a call if you want. We can talk about what our work would look like together. And I'm super stoked about it. So if you're like curious about Apex, but you just don't know, or you don't know what would be a good fit, or you want to work with me, or you want to be in the nightery and you just want to smooth out some final details, we can chat about it. So all of that will be available. All of the links will be available. Yeah. All good stuff. Okay, collective prayer. Let's see what you're all feeling today. I'm in full agreement for all of you to stay in your heart. Any conversations that you might be having this week, any communication that you have with anyone, any difficult conversations that are needing to be brought to light, any situations that might be pressing you at this time, I'm in full agreement for you to drop into your heart, speak from your heart, stay connected when in your heart when you're in communication. I'm in full agreement for you to take a heart-centered perspective on any situations that may have occurred in the past or that are occurring now. I'm also in full agreement for you to have discernment, right? So we want discernment and the heart involved. We want both. So I'm in full agreement for you to have open eyes, open mind, connection to the heart, honoring yourself, listening to what is right for you, and letting your soul lead you to what is right, the highest possible perspective and outcome for you. I'm in full agreement for you to stay balanced as you make decisions or as you move forward with things. And I'm in full agreement for you to have a lot of fun. I'm in full agreement for you to keep it light, keep it brief, keep it easy. Let things be natural. Anything else? I'm in full agreement for you to keep up with your creations. Full agreement for that. And that's a wrap. Okay. I do not have any prayer requests, but I do have celebrations. So the first one, no, this is a prayer request, but it's labeled as a celebration. After 6 months, I found a condo that suits my needs, but the mortgage approval process was so difficult, even with 75% down and a wonderful credit score. I kept thinking, why is this not flowing? I'm now almost to closing and requesting prayers for it to be smooth from here on out. Full agreement for you to just keep your eyes on the end of the story. So for you to cut through like all of this about the process, like ditch the process and just skip to I'm in, it's approved, I'm celebrating the approval. This should be a celebration. This should be a celebration submission instead. Like a proactive celebration for your success. That's the energy that you want to be holding. So I'm in full agreement for that. I'm in full agreement for you to know the things that are yours cannot miss you. I'm in full agreement for you to know that you can create whatever you want, this experience included. So for you to stay connected to that. And then this one is a celebration for Sophia. Wait, no. Is this a prayer too? This is a prayer. You lied, you liar. Okay. Listen to me. Listen to me now. When you submit, there's a lot of different types of segments I do on this show. There's this drop-down menu, and it says, do you want a celebration? Do you want a prayer? Do you have a question? Do you want me to analyze something? Is it an advice column? Tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is before you press submit, you liars and cheats. Okay, so full agreement for the right clients with aligned missions who love to pay me and celebrate my worth, that I would love myself and not well, now it's getting convoluted. Not measure myself based on doing something or achieving, but being. Okay, so the simple, clean way to say that is connection to wholeness. I'm in full agreement for you to stay connected to your wholeness. That's like it. Full agreement. Full agreement for the relationship that's for my highest good to flow together. Full agreement for you to know that the relationship cannot miss you. It just can't. You hold the energy, the clarity, the beaming love that you are. And you just hold that energy, hold that vibe, hold that vibe, hold that vibe. Daydream, do all the things. I know you know what you're doing. This is a friend of mine. That's why I can razz her a little bit and have fun with her. You know how to do this. You know how to imagine, you know how to daydream, you know how to take yourself there. Take yourself there. You know what you're doing. Full agreement. Yes. Okay, I believe that is it for the submissions. All right, let's read some tarot, shall we? Ten of Swords. Intense energies. What is the deal? This happened last week too. Oh, okay, seven of wands. This is about you need to stop trying so hard. That's actually the thing that you're giving up. So the 10 of swords is obviously release. Yeah, we know all that. The 7 of wands is like you're spinning your wheels in the mud. This is a great time to focus on fun. When you feel like you're trying too hard and you're getting really bogged down and you're feeling exhausted, this is when you want to like interrupt the pattern and um let yourself play, because the more serious things get, the heavier they feel, and the heavier they feel, the more gridlock you will experience. Basically, that's how it goes. So this is the time to play, bust out the board games, have a good time, watch a movie, take a break, sit in a hot tub, do all of that, because you need to interrupt the pattern. Don't effort so much. Don't try so hard. Know what to leave behind. This to me, I always get like I'm walking away with certain things and I'm leaving certain things behind. That's always my take on this. Is hold on, there's another piece that wants to come through. You have to stop telling yourself sad stories. That's number 1. I'm getting a lot of this has to do with your mental body, because there's a lot of swords here. And so it's very much in your head. If you've been in your head for the past couple of weeks, I know so many people have been dealing with this. I have received so many messages from girlfriends of mine and people on Instagram just talking about like what a pain the past few weeks have been. If you're there, if that's something you've been dealing with, then you have to make a conscious choice. I am going to change the internal dialogue that's happening. That's something that only you can do, and it only comes from what you're telling yourself internally. So the 7 of swords is about leaving. It's not about letting them go, because that also puts attention on it. But imagine like if you drop something, you're just opening your hands. That's it. Like there's no focus, there's no effort, there's no doing. It is drop it. Drop it. And that's how you want to feel about thoughts, or that's something that can be really helpful with thoughts. Also, this is bringing me to another point. I don't agree, as someone who has been navigating the wonderful world of OCD for many years. I do not agree that excavating every single thing is necessarily right. That's not always good. So you want to know when to bust out which tool this coming week. That's going to be really helpful. So just know when to drop it. Like this thought doesn't actually need to be excavated. It doesn't need to be entertained. You don't need to beat it to death. Drop it. Be light. Go have fun. Shift your perspective. Some things, if it's habitual, if it's a thought that's coming up all the time, you probably do need to massage it and create some avenues for that thought to evolve. But that's also an intentional practice. So you have to know when to just walk away from things. And no one can tell you what exactly the criteria is to meet that. You just have to know. You have to identify which story needs to be massaged or confronted, And what do I just have to drop? What do I just have to be okay moving on from? So reduce your efforts, let go of trying so hard, let go of the effort and seriousness and struggle and hardship and difficulty, and choose to lighten up this week and have fun and enjoy yourself. So that is the story. That is the story. And you will be surprised by how quickly things improve once you start doing this. Once you start focusing on fun, it's like, what's an energetic match for fun? And go from there. So that is all that we have, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure as always. And don't forget, if you want to get on a call with me, you want to book your 20 minutes, you are more than welcome to check that out in the description box, show notes, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good one, everybody.